Respected sadhakas, let us have required amount of patience, both for doing what is in our hands, also to pray to the Lord to keep us on the path, and also the patience waiting for the results to come. The result of Bhagavad Anubhuti will come in its own time, but en route, the confidence that we are on the path, we are growing. So Lord is taking care of us, the Guru is taking care of us. So all these contentments also slowly will come. Let us have patience for that. Right now, the patience to whatever we can do intensely, our Vedanta Vicharana, mornings, patience throughout the day to engage in some seva wherever we can do. Patience again in being at the feet of the Lord, whatever in our hands in a relaxed manner through the Purana Itihasa we can do. Secondly, we can keep watching the world around us and how it is influencing us and how to protect ourselves. Third, becoming aware of our own antakarana, see to it that it doesn't fall down to the rajotamo level much. We are trying to maintain it in sattva, and all done with good spirit, not a heavy, what do you say, imposing on ourselves, taking it as a big struggle. Same time, no lenience. Same time, our effort we do, and also we depend on Bhagavad Kripa through our prayers. So may our Shastra Dhenam give us maturity in all these aspects, and surely, certainly, let us proceed towards the goal ultimate, which is reached by so many from the beginning of creation. So may all this happen in good spirit, smoothly, without much of any inner or outer struggle. Today also let us enjoy our evening sessions of Bhagavatam 12th Skandha. That can be done 4 days, 4 chapters, fatafat. But we are going through every shloka. Just 5 more chapters are left. Topic also so beautiful of first time the Narayana Rishi Darshanam we are having. So to the stuti of none other than the greatest of the yogis, sadhakas, bhaktas, jignasu, jnani, Sri Markandeya Rishiji himself. So that portion will continue. In 10th Skandha, we will see today Sri Krishna Sri Jambavan Yuddham. Thereafter, Jambavan, knowing that he is Rama himself, he gives that money and his daughter. Taking that money, he gives to Satrajit. Satrajit also gives money and daughter. Krishna takes the daughter Satyabhama, tells keep the money with you. Money. These are the topics in our Bhagavatam. In Adhyatma Ramayanam, we will see further the Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana, Hanumanji giving to Ravana, how much he receives, how he reacts. Then today we are starting the Dasha Mahavidya Ashtottara Shatanamavali towards the end. Let us start. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha Nigamakalpatarorgalitam Phalam Sukamukadamritadrava Sanyutam Vivata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha Narayanan Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeet Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Yonta Pravishya Mama Vachamimaham Prasuptam Sanjeevayatya Kila Shakti Dharasvadhamna Anyanscha Hastacharana Shravanatvagadin Pranan Namo Bhagavate Purushaya Tubhyam समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदी नदेभ्यो शास्त्रेभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षिये सूतमहामुनिये शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादृशिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रह देवताभ्यो श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय ग्रीवाद गुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्ति मात्रे माता पितृ देवताभ्यो नमः। आद्य शंकराचार्यादि गुरुभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां गुरूणां देवतानाम् अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोदस्य अस्मिन् क्षणे एव सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हिन्दव संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकदा प्राप्त्यर्थं तत्कृत कंकणबद्ध समस्त साधक भक्त सेवकानां नित्य निरंतर बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा समस्त साधनानां संपदानां शक्तीनां सानुकूलतानां प्राप्ति द्वारा अस्मिन् दिव्य धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये नित्य निरंतर विजय प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य द्वादश स्कन्धस्य दशम स्कन्धस्यापि पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ द्वादश स्कन्धः। ओम श्रीकृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं द्वादश स्कन्धः। ओम आभासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाध्यवसेयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते। ओम अथ अष्टमोऽध्यायः। श्रीशुक उवाच श्रीमार्कण्डेय उवाच। Friends, we are chanting and seeing Markandeya how beautifully he has done the stuti. Before that, Markandeya Rishis, his Brahmacharya Gurukula Vasa, how beautiful it was. Having heard everything from the Guru, when he was on his own tapasya, how Indra tried to disturb him, he didn't get disturbed even little. So such a great amount of time, deeply, consistently he has done the tapasya for Narayana, that should inspire us that we should never give up till Bhagavad Darshana Anubhuti comes. Never give up is the only thing which makes us succeed. To give up, thousands of reasons will come. The health reasons, the loneliness reasons, the mind craving the worldliness, the boredom, the heaviness, the routineness, the moroseness. How many can come to distract us from the path? It is we who have to do the job of lage raho, the consistency, never give up attitude. So that we have to learn from the great Markandeya Rishi. As a result, Bhagavan Narayana came as Narayana. How beautiful is their form, divine, every aspect is explained. Then seeing them, he got up, went, fell at their feet, felt like even hugging them. He brought them, made them sit on beautiful asana. He did Padyam, Arghyam, Achamaniyam, Naivedyam, Tambulam, when he found them to be in a very comfortable position. Now he starts doing the stuti as well as the prarthana. What stuti he has done, let us chant from verse 40 up to 49. Sri Markandeya Uvacha Om Kim Varnaye Tava Vibho Yadudiri Suhu Samspandate Tamanuvangman Indriyani Spandanti Vaitanubhrutam Ajasharvayoscha Swasyapyathapi Bhajatam Asibhava Bandhu Murti Ime Bhagavato भगवन् स्त्रीलोक्याः क्षेमाय तापविरमाय च मृत्युजित्यै नानाविभर्षवितुमन्यतनूर्यथेदं सृष्ट्वा पुनर्ग्रससि सर्वमिवोर्णनाभिः तस्यावितुः स्थिरचरेषु तुरङ्घ्रिमूलं यत्स्तं न कर्मगुणकालरुजः स्पृशन्ति यद्वै स्तुवन्ति निनमन्ति यजन्त्यभीक्ष्णम् ध्यायन्ति वेदहृदयाः मुनयस्तदाप्त्यै नान्यं तवाङ्घ्र्युपनयाद् अपवर्गमूर्तेः क्षेमं जनस्य परितो भिय ईश विद्मः ब्रह्मा बिभेत्यलमतो द्विपरार्धधिष्ण्यः कालस्य ते किमुत तत्कृतभौतिकानां तद्वै भजामृतधियः तव पादमूलम् हित्वेदमात्मच्छति चात्म गुरोः परस्य देहाद्यपार्थमसदन्त्यमभिज्ञमात्रं विन्देत ते तर्हि सर्वमनीषितार्थं सत्वं रजस्तमैतीश तवात्मबन्धो मायामयाः स्थितिलयोदय हेतवोऽस्यान् लीलाधृताय दिवसत्व मयि प्रशान्त्यै नान्ये नृणां व्यसनमोह भियश्च याभ्याम् तस्मात् तवेह भगवन्नथ तावकानां शुक्लां तनुं स्वदयितां कुशलां भजन्ति यत्सात्वताः पुरुषरूपमुशन्ति सत्वं लोको यतो भयमुतात्म सुखं न चान्यत् तस्मै नमो भगवते पुरुषाय भूम्ने विश्वाय विश्वगुरवे परदेवतायै नारायणाय ऋषये च नरोत्तमाय हंसाय संयतगिरे निगमेश्वराय यं वै न वेदविदथाक्षपथैर्भ्रमत धीः सन्तं स्वखेष्वसुषु हृद्यपि दृक्पथेशो तन्माययावृतमतिः स एव साक्षात् आद्यस्तवाखिल तवाखिलगिरोः उपसाद्य वेदं यद्दर्शनं निगम आत्मरः प्रकाशं मुह्यन्ति यत्र कवयो परायतन्तः तं सर्ववादविषय प्रतिरूपशीलं वन्दे महापुरुषमात्मनिगूढबोधं वन्दे महापुरुषमात्मनिगूढबोधम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां द्वादशस्कन्धे श्री मार्कण्डेय ऋषि चरित्र श्री मार्कण्डेय ऋषि कृत श्री नरनारायण स्तुति नाम अष्टमोऽध्यायः. See, if you have time, give time. Every adhyaya, every chapter has so many great things to convey to us, whether they are Puranas, Bhagavatadi, Brahmandadi, whether Itihasas, whether they are Ramayanas, whatever. We have to have that time, ability, vision. It's only question of just committing, taking the book and sitting and involving as long as we can. Again, we become relaxed, come back to the routine because we have prarabdha, because we have vasanas, because we have to do the dharma, because we have runanubandhana, so many things. But daily in this way, with commitment, few hours when we sit in this Kali Yuga born as human, we have done more than what we can. If Bhagavan's Guru's Krupa come, which is very, very rare, depending on our very many earlier lives, Upasana and Puja, Ityadi, Prarthana, then not only this, we become deep in our understandings, deep in our commitments, deep in our sadhanas, deep in our experiences. We desire them, we pray for them, but we leave it to the Lord. We do what is given to us. We are given human life, we are given daily time, we are given a satsanga, we are given a book. Let us take the book, come to satsanga, keep studying, listening, try to understand and do what is understood and can be done. Now, here in this great, glorious, cute stuti of Sri Markandeji of Rishi Bhagavan Naranarayana. Please, let us become one with our Markandeya Rishi and let us feel we only are doing that stuti to our Naranarayana Bhagavan. They might have now come in front of us, Shukla Krishna Unava Kanjalocha now, but we can imagine our heart. Clear? So, Kim Varnaye Tava Vibho. O Lord, what Varnana can be done of you? Vedanta also says, for some time you do the Varnana, Shravana, Manana. Thereafter, understand Paramatma is only Anubhava Gamya. No words can explain him completely, and holding on to the words, you can never reach him. We have to transcend the upadhis of even Manana, Chintana, studying Shastra. He is infinite, he is so glorious. Which are the words can contentedly, completely do Varnana of him? No. We do Varnana of God, we do Upasana of God, we do Chintana of God only to protect our Vani, Mana, Buddhi from their falling into the trap of Maya. Only that. Not that this Vani and its Stuti or Satsang, Mana its Upasana and Puja, Buddhi with its Vicharana can reach Paramatma. No. We have to transcend all these upadhis, experience Him. So, Kim Varnaye Tavavibho is the ecstasy that you are so great, O Lord, I don't have the words to do your Varnana. Any amount of Varnanas done, they are not complete. Therefore, that is more an insult to you than doing Varnana because it is not sufficient. Like that. Then he says कि very important thing साधना भी है ये ज्ञान भी है कि यद उदीरितः असुः संस्पंदते. It is in your presence, in your commanding that the prana spandana is happening. Now, how come Naranarayana seated in Badrinath? Listen carefully. How Bhagavan Shiva seated in Kailasa? How Rama and Krishna staying in there, Saketapur and Goloka, are the ones who are doing the Prana Spandana. This question should be asked. The answer is it is not that the Naranarayana or Krishna or Rama or Shiva are the ones who are doing the Spandana of the Asu. Then the one in whose presence the prana spandana is happening. He is called as all pervading infinite Bhagavan. An expression of him is all these devatas. It gives a correct understanding, easily acceptable. So therefore, he is seeing Narayana. He is doing the upasana stuti to Narayana. But through Narayana, in front of, he is reaching to the Paramatma, Parabrahma, who for our accessibility sake appears in the form of Devatas. Here in this case as Narayana to this great Markandeya Rishi. Therefore, Sri Rama and Sri Krishna is not the ones who do the prana spandana, but the prana spandana, the one who does, is called as Parabrahma, Paramatma, Ishvara. His expressions are Sri Rama Krishna. Therefore, Sri Rama and Krishna alone are the ones who are doing the praspandana. Clear? This is how we have to understand. Therefore, meditation is what here? That because of whom, in whose presence, continuously the prana apana happening, on that we have to meditate. Bus. Then we experience it. We cannot again see it or understand it. If we see it, you see it as again we saw Narayana. Again objectively only. So objective discovery of Lord is not complete discovery. And it is wrong. Because when you discover Lord as object, object is always Jada. So by discovering the Lord as other than us, we are insulting the Lord by calling or making him Jada. Be careful about these things. So ultimately, Lord has to be discovered as our own self, by the way. So here, what he said, what Varnana can be done of you, Lord, that it is your own presence, yet udirita. Udirita means commandment. It is your command or your order that asuhup samspandate. Once the asu, the prana spandana started, tam anu. Following those pranas is vak mana indriyani spandanti. Why? The Vani doing its speech, Manaha doing a Sankalpa Vikalpa, Indriyas perceiving the world. After the life has come in us, the life is there through the Prana Apana. Life is expressed as Prana Apana. Prana Apana is not life, life is beyond. Yet, when the Prana Apana stops, the expression of the life stops. Life never ends. Life is Chaitanya Paramatma. Sat Paramatma is eternally there. So, it is the presence of prana, jivana in us, which has come by the grace of God, following which the indriyas, pranas, vani, etc. are working. O Lord, of whom what? Tanubrutam, of all the living beings. Starting from where? From Aja Sharvayoho, the Brahma, the creator, the dissolver Shiva. When they are included, what to talk about others? Everyone, up to me, Sasya Api, of me also. So become conscious here. Therefore, let the concept be formed in our mind, which should help us later on for meditation about the God. The Lord is He in whose presence prana, vani, mana, and also the indriyas are functioning. That is what in Kenadi Upanishad yat srotrena na shrunite, but yena shrotram idam shrutam tadeva brahma. Yat manasa namanute yena ahur manomatam tadeva brahma. So what is said there, what is said is here, what we have to understand is there, that only what we have to meditate on also is that, what we have to experience also is that. So then if in the presence of Paramatma, Vani and all of them are functioning, what is our experience then on seat of meditation? I am that Sakshi experience self in whose presence they are working. I am not involved in them. This is what is the entire struggle we are having in the morning in our Taittiriya Upanishad. Skaha saha ya evam vitu katham upasankramati kim parabrahma eva upasankramati or jiva in Gita also. Bhagavan says, I created everything. Again he says, in my presence, my Maya Shakti creates. Maya Adhyakshena Prakriti Suyate Sacharacharam. Anena Hetuna Jagat Viparivartate Api. Even all modification till dissolution happen in Jagat by the Prakriti in my presence. Prakriti cannot be doing it, it is Jada. Therefore, I am there in my presence, it happens. Therefore, to avoid the credit given to Maya, given to the world of beings, it is said the Bhagavan does Sushti Sthiti Laya. But from Bhagavan's standpoint, he is Akarta Abhokta. So, this thing where Bhagavan is not doing, but it is happening. Maya is doing, but it is not doing. Jagat may happening, but Jagat is Jada. This thing is called as the, what do you call, the Leela of Paramatma. If you can catch all the things at one go. So, all the Brahma, Ishvara, myself, everyone are speaking, doing the Manana Chintana with the Mana, Indriya say perception, because the Prana in us. The pranas in us are there because of your anugraha, your presence, your grace, your udiranam, your order. So, okay. Athapi bhajatam asi bhava bandhu. So, still you, those who yet whoever are with bhava, they do bhajana, you are the bandhu of them. You don't look at him of what category he belongs to. Is he the Brahmaloka staying Rishimuni, Brahmadeva himself, or is he the Janotapol Maharloka Sthita Mahayogi Rishi Pungavas, or no, you don't bother. Is it the Devatas which are there in the Swarga? Are they the Yaksha Kinnara Kimpurusha? Are the strata human on the earth? On the earth only is there the animal or plant, bird, और इवन लोअर देन दिस रसातलादि लोकों में रहने वाले यू डोंट लुक एट हु एवर आर भाव से भजन करते हैं यू आर देर बंधु what Bhagavan says is, are we doing bhajana of him? Bhajana means devotion here of him with the bhava. The bhava includes Shraddha bhava and being, Bhagavan being everything. He will definitely bless me. That karuna bhava, he has a karuna, definitely will bless me. That type of arti bhava. When we bring and do, he will be a bandhu. Bandhu means technical word, dukkha nivarakaha. Okay. We all have the dukkha of the not getting what we desire. Other level, we have the dukkha of sufferings in the upadhi level. Spiritual seekers have the dukkha because the truth is not yet realized. तो हर एक बंदे का जो जो दुख है उसको आप दूर करते हो कोई भी बंदा आपको भाव से उपासना करे यू कम नो दिस स्तुति ऑफ मार्कंडेय is being signed by the Lord only to guide all of us that this is how you have to understand God, this is how you have to pray and do upasana to God, and this is how you have to realize the God. This is how these shlokas become a powerful guidance for those who can take it. Okay, first shloka we saw. Second one, Murti ime bhagavatah bhagavan trilokyah. Mhm. क्षेमाय तापविरमाय च मृत्युजित्यै नानाविमर्श्य वितुमन्यतरोर्यथेदं सृष्ट्वा पुनर्ग्रससि सर्वम् इव ऊर्णनाभिः. Again, another important essence of Upanishads or essence of Puranas, purpose of Puranas again is brought out here very distinctly, vividly. First, Murti ime Bhagavataha. O Lord, you are these Rupa in front of me as a Narayana, a Bhagavan. Why they are there? Why do you take these Murtis? Vatsya Kurma Varaha Narasimha Vamana Parashurama Rama Balarama Krishna, then all the Kalki other avatars. Three reasons are there. What are they? One, Trilokyaha Kshemaya. Second is Trilokyaha Tapa Viramaya. Third is Trilokyaha Mrityu Jityai. Trilokya means in all the worlds, whoever the jivas are there, for their Kshemaya. Why again and again three loka are called? Because the other below lokas are bhogayoni. They are going through the phala of dukkha, phala of the papa. Therefore, they have to go through it and they come. Above the Swarga, the other lokas are, they are engaged in sadhana mission, so they are not bothered, worried about anything. Their upadhis are such that they don't have any problem. Therefore, in those avatars, the Lord is not required. Like in a group of 5 or 6 children, where every student is bright, brilliant, serious, sincere about his study. The invigilator or the teacher need not go again and again there. Only that group where children are notorious, or not disturbing to each other, fighting with each other, or not studying, sleepy, or not well. Such place only the teacher goes and inquires, how are you? Helps them. Is it not? You can see some students throughout their study of 15 years, they never take help extra of the teacher. What is taught is sufficient for them. They do well in exam, get good marks. So teacher also knows this fellow is bright, brilliant. So he Maharjano Tapo Satya Loka are that time. Therefore, those lokas are not mentioned for Bhagavan's avatara to go so frequently. If at all required, it is okay. But they only have accessibility to reach to the God and take his blessings. The below lokas, they are all only bhoga yoni of dukkha ityadi. Therefore, they are also not. The Bhuloka, Antariksha Loka, and Swarga. Here, the individualities are strong, upadhis are there, limitations are there. Therefore, they are the ones who need to do greater things. They are the ones who falter. Therefore, for their kshemaya, first thing Lord gives is yoga kshemam vahamyaham. Second is tapa viramaya, to remove all the tapa and dukkha. Like we are secure at home, but we have tapa, the top of lack of food, the top of some health issues, the top of fighting with each other, the top of lacking some things. होता है कि नहीं? These are all worldly tapa. Then the manasika tapa of the durgunas, etc. Is it not? Rajo tamo guna. So that is the meaning of tapa viramaya. जो भी ताप है उस ताप को ही हिंदी में तड़प कहते हैं. So any type of तड़प. तो लाइक ना यानी एक्सीडेंट होता है, फर्स्ट उसको क्षेमा आया, ही इज मेड सेफ सिक्योर्ड, देन ताप विरमाया, he is given all soothing things by which he is cooled down, quietened. Then the third one, then he is treated for that disease or accident or problem. And the third case is what in these three lokas people need or deserve ki mrityu jityai, to transcend the mrityu. Remember, as an upadhi, you can never avoid the mrityu. मृत्यु तो उपाधि के स्थाई में रहता ही है. So the mrityu jayam only happens when I discover myself to be that eternal satyam, never changing, never dying, jnapti matram, pure consciousness. Anantam, endless Brahma. So therefore, Bhagavan takes the avatars to do all these three. Therefore, except one or two avatara, even that also because we don't know. In all avatara, we see Bhagavan giving at least a few jnanopadesha for moksha. Is it not? Krishna and Rama avatar में तो इतना दिया. And if you read वामन अवतार, वामन पुराण, उसमें वामन का, कूर्म पुराण में कूर्म भगवान, मत्स्य पुराण में मत्स्य. So you can see in that Puranas, Bhagavan has given exhaustive jnanam. So jnana to give mukti, then anugraha to remove the tapa, and taking into the fold for giving shema, Bhagavan takes the avatars for all these three. Now, 1 minute pause is what? In other religions, they don't believe in avatars of Bhagavan. Now, we need not worry. We have to have only one thought. When a stupid jiva I am can take these bodies, etc., do you think the Narayana cannot take the body and avatar? This should be enough answer for us. Second is what? For the Alpa Shaktiman Jiva, the Sarva Shaktiman Ishwaras Anugraha is required. And every time, by being away only, if the Lord blesses, then the bhaktas may not have faith, no? Therefore, Bhagavan comes and gives darshana to enhance our faith. In his presence, in his karuna, in his krupa, all of that. And then what? In our पुराण इतिहास झूठ थोड़ी है. कितने बार भगवान ने, उनको तो एक भी अवतार नहीं है. In other religions, for us, millions of times Bhagavan takes avatar. Because 1,000 Chaturyugas happen in one day of Brahma. In that, not only this main 10 avatara, not only those 14 avatars, lesson 10, 14, 24, but what we saw in the Vibhuti Yoga, 10th chapter, when Bhagavan says, I am the Himalayas in mountain, Ganga in rivers, all of that means what? They are all Bhagavan's avatara only. Except suffering jiva, all those who are in the working of totalities, betterment, safety, they're all the jada looking rivers, mountains, the Prithvi, Chandra, Surya, यार ये सब भगवान के ही अवतार है ना. सूर्य चंद्र का 24 अवतार में आता नहीं. 24 अवतार इज फॉर अस टू स्टडी, टू बिकम भक्ता भागवत ऑफ भगवान, not to say that Bhagavan only in 24 avatara he is there. And luckily, in the second, third chapter of third sarga, Skandha, we have seen, having given all the avatars which are familiar to us, then all the rishis, all the Prajavatis, all the Manu, all the Sanakadi Kumaru, अरे यार ये सब भगवान के अवतार. So therefore, Parabrahma is there. Avyakta, Avyakruta, Maya, wielding, Ishvara also is there. That Ishvara through his three gunas. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara is there for Srishti, Sthiti, Laya. Sthiti Kala for the maintenance. Narayana is there to come in so many avatars. Whenever we get some चोट लगी है कुछ, तो कोई आके हेल्प करता है हमको, नारायण का ही अवतार है. We go to hospital, the doctors, nurses take care of us. अरे यार, they are Narayana only. So therefore, those fellows, what is their philosophy, let them know. We need not worry. We know Parabrahma Paramatma is Nirguna Nirakara, that is ultimate goal. But we also know the Lord comes in the Avatara Rupa for the sake of Bhakta. Now these all are answered in the 6th Skandha. If you see, 7th Skandha, when Yudhishthirji asked Narada, all these questions are exhaustively discussed. Now we cannot go back to all of that now. So, Murti ime Bhagavataha ye Bhagavan Trilokyaha Kshemaya, Trilokyaha Tapaviramaya, Trilokyaha Mrutya Jityai. Now connect this to the earlier shloka. The Lord removes the tapa, gives kshema and amrutatva to all beings of all three lokas, whoever are doing with bhava is bhajana or bhakti. This thing we have to understand. Generally, Bhagavan for all jivas provides the things required. That's it. Among that general giving, some people who are bhakta to Bhagavan, they took special attention for Bhagavan, time they gave, worship they are doing, reciprocating it. Bhagavan also takes the special interest in taking care. ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु च अपि अहम्. 9th chapter. I provide everything. But when those who love me, devote me, or to me, have faith on me, pray to me, I take special forms, special interests, and do their work. Clear? Like Arjuna. Asked Lord as Sarathi, asked therefore Bhagavan ne aha kiya. No, don't imagine that Arjuna was so bad that he asked the Lord, be on driver. No, that an arrogant way. When Krishna and his Narayani Sena were ready to help both Kaurav Pandav, when Duryodhana went first, but he sat at the head, Arjuna went, he is at feet. Bhagavan says Arjuna, he says Arjuna is younger, chance is given to him first. Arjuna says, you be there with me. Bhagavan says, I will not take ayuda, etc. Okay. After that, अब आयुध तो लूंगा नहीं, तो you have elected me, करूँ क्या मैं? So in a humble, requestful manner, Arjuna says, oh Lord, I will fight all the war, I need not trouble you. But if you can do the Saratyam of Maratha, because you are such an expert, that will be helpful to me. Can you? Bhagavan accepted it. So don't underestimate Arjuna that he was arrogant and all. Point is that. But our point in discussion is not that. The point is, Bhagavan came, took that form of charioteer, Arjuna when asked. Now, when from the same charioteer, when Arjuna asked or invoked Guru Tattva to teach, yet Shreya Syat. Arjuna's question was specific. Once for all, I want to know what is the Shreyas lies in. Now, to give the Shreyas, you have to do Tattvopadesha only, because only in Tattva Brahmopadesha the Shreyas is there. Therefore, Bhagavan took the Jagat Guru form. Krishna Vande Jagat Guru. Then he gave Gita. Then same in the Bhayankara Yuddha, Bhishma, Drona, Karna. Oh, ferocious were the Banas of them, Kripacharya. Not all of them same time. Arjuna could not take all of them, no. So he invoked Bhagavan again to protect. भगवान ने भगवत ऐसे वो वाला भी रक्षा किया युद्ध से, ज्ञान दिया है गुरु बन के, सारथी बने, उससे पहले मित्र बने, सखा बने. व्हाट इज ऑल दैट? ये यथा माम प्रपद्यन्ते मीन्स with whatever bhavana, for whatever the purpose you invoke me, I bless you. So how beautiful is this thought, and how intelligent we are if we can encash it. And our encashment is what? Bhagavan, you arrive in our heart as that Guru Tattva and Narayana Ishwara Paramatma Tattva, and make me realize my oneness with you. Because we are the students of Advaita Jnanam, Moksham, Upanishad Jnanam, so this is where we can invoke him. In other ways, we don't need him, or if you need, you can ask, हमारा भी क्षेम करो, हमारा भी ताप विरमण करो, हे भगवान, हमारा भी आरोग्य वगैरह अच्छी तरह रखो, रोग निवारण करो. These are all lower levels. You can ask them, but primarily you and I can seek, oh Lord, enter into our hearts as a Jagat Guru and Paramatma, and reveal my essential nature to be yours. Let me identify you with you. Let me transcend three gunas, three dehas, panchakoshas, all the avidya maya, and may I discover my oneness with you. Intensely, deeply when we pray, in that way he reciprocates. सो त्रैलोक्य, तो तीनों लोकों के सबके लिए वो तैयार है, बट लोग तैयार नहीं हैं उनके हेल्प लेने के लिए, बिकॉज मेनी ऑफ देम तो डोंट इवन रिकॉग्नाइज हिज प्रेजेंस. दोज हु रिकॉग्नाइज दे स्टिल हैव डाउट्स, दोज हु हैव फेथ बट दे आर नॉट कंसिस्टेंट, दोज आर कंसिस्टेंट बट दे आर नॉट डीप. These are the reasons which are delaying the Lord's grace in those individuals' respective cases. We have to learn this lesson. So, Murti ime Bhagavata Bhagavan Trilokyaha Kshemaya Tapaviramaya Mrityujitte. And not only this Naranarayana Rupa, in which you are doing tapasya for achieving all these three. याद रखना लाइक व्हेन वी आर प्रेइंग लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु सर्वे सुजनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु और व्हेन वी आर डूइंग एवरीडे संकल्प that sanatana dharma vaidika haindava samskriti with all its sampradaya guru shishya parampara all veda jnana then avatars all should reach all corners of the world. Let every jiva learn the tattva jnana and become sadhaka and grow spiritually. This is a deposited thing. Like we give money in the bank. So money bank, what does it gives loans to various people? No, we are not directly giving money to people. But how many lakhs and lakhs of industries are running because of the loans given by banks to whom we gave money? So we have deposited it there. It is used, and we get our interest. So too, Naranarayana are doing upasana or tapasya, because of which only still in the Kali Yuga, the dharma, etc., to some extent at least it is there. So our tapasya also, if it is for the universal sake, it is highest more than our own personal self-realization. Tapasya for the universe is more loved and liked by the Lord. And in that, obviously, one's own redemption is there. That is why in the morning class, Annamaya Atmanam Upasankramati, all that we are seeing, by the way. So, Kshemaya Mrityuviramaya, then Bhavatavahati, Bhavatavaviramaya. Third one what? Mrityu. Nana Bibharshi Avitum Anyatanuhu. Not only this Naranarayana Rupa, many other Tanu or Avatar also Bibharshi, you take, O Lord, Yatha Idam, like this. Okay? During the most crisis of the entire living beings, wholesale में problem है, so he definitely comes as the Rama, Krishna, Nrsimha, etc. But in retail, each individual or a group requires, he comes in that way. But Bhagavan goes on taking avatars, one or the other form comes. As I told you just now, some accident हुआ, somebody saved us, it is Bhagavan's avatar. बहुत भूख लगी, somebody gives food to eat, that is Bhagavan's avatar. अरे यार रिकॉग्नाइज करना है तो हर एक भगवान का ही अवतार है. That way. Then next one he says, Nana Vivarshavitu Anyatanuhu Yatha idam Anya Nana Tanuhu Vivarshi, for the same above purposes. And the others unsaid purposes you have to add. Dushta Shikshana, Shishta Rakshana, Dharma Samrakshana, also to induce faith in the bhaktas, jivas, more than all of that, giving a support of a lila for upasana, meditation, sravana, antakana shuddhi, increase in shraddha. These are the various reasons for which Bhagavan takes avatars, other than these three. Then, Sushva Punah Grasasi Sarvam Urnanabihi Iva. Again, Bhagavan relation with this world. Tat Sushva Tadeva Anupravishato Tadanupravishya Satchatyacha Bhavatu. This is the indicating way of Taittiriya Upanishad regarding the relationless relationship between Bhagavan and Jagat. When you talk in Mundaka Upanishad, Yathornanamehe Srujate Grunnate Cha Yatha Purusha Sata Purushat Keshalomani Yatha Prativyam Oshadayah Sambhavanti Yatha Satah Purusha Keshalomani Tata Aksharat Sambhavati Havishwam. In another Upanishad, in another way, in a Purana, in different way. In various ways, whatever they say, the common denominator is this: कि Bhagavan, by his own sankalpa, he created world. And he only has in the form of the world playing all the play. When he himself gets bored or doesn't want any more the further, he himself enfolds everything back into himself. In the Taittiriya, that Paramatma only from Akasha up to Annarasa, Annamaya, he has created. And in all of that, he has entered. Then he only is expressing as them. That expression of Lord through them actually is called as entry. You understood? These are all intellectual क्या है ना subtlety के लिए दिए गए बातें. So tat sruštva, that is why the entry of the Lord is denied in so many forms. How can he enter when already there? It is only to draw our attention for his presence. Slowly from Annamaya, Prana, Mano ityadi. Remember, Anna, Prana, Mano, Vijnana, Ananda, Mayome. Bhagavan has entered, but it is all objectively only seen. You understand? Anything objectively seen cannot be permanent with us. They were only in the Vijnanamaya Guha, where aham janami, aham karomi, aham shrunomi, aham vadami. So drashta, srota, manta, vijnata, where it is happening, there same Paramatma who was pravishta in Anna Pranamana is there also, but is upalabdhi there. As what? Not subjectively, but objectively. Because only finally recognizing the Lord subjectively as our own core self is the liberation for my limitations. That way, in that Taittiriya, it was said like that. In the Mundaka Upanishad, like Urnanavi, he brings out his own saliva, creates the whole web, he only moves in that, takes it back himself. Samhritya lokan Vatapatra madhye Shayanamadyanta vihina rupam. That will come here. Markandeya will see next to next chapter all that. प्रलय हो गया भगवान अकेले रहते हैं प्रलय जलधि में. सो ऊर्णनामेव सर्वम सृष्ट्वा पुनः ग्रससि. Clear? Therefore, from that standpoint, the entire universe is nothing but his own outward manifest thing. When he consumes all of that, he alone remains. What is your and our role? When we are in the outer form, we do the seva as told by him. When he takes us into himself, we become one with him. In between these two, much before he takes us into himself, we can choose, like voluntary retirement. है ना, नेचुरल रिटायरमेंट तो होता है 58, 60, 62. एक पॉलिटिशियन का बाबा जी का ही रिटायरमेंट नहीं होता. बट इन बिटवीन यू कैन टेक वॉलंटरी. So this you and I are doing voluntary retirement of discovering the self. Otherwise, Bhagavan takes everyone into himself. Again projects. So this is how in the second shloka Markandeya gave us so many ideas. One, Bhagavan है. Second, अवतार लेते हैं. Third, तीनों लोकों में रहने वालों के क्षेमाय ताप विरमाय. Then मृत्यु जित्याय, for giving moksha from the मृत्यु. And not only the Narayana avatar, any number of avatars required, Bhagavan goes on taking. And as regards the Srishti and Narayana concern relation, like Urnanabhi, out of himself only he manifests everything, takes back into him. In this example of Urnanabhi, what is the summary or essence you have to catch? The manifest world is never, nowhere, not even a moment, away from, apart from, other than that Parabrahma. That's why Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahma. देखो जगत मिथ्या करके बहुत कम जगह पे होता है ना. सर्वम ब्रह्म सर्वम खलु इदम ब्रह्म ईशावास्यमिदगम सर्वम यस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि, ये बातें ज्यादा होते हैं. Maya Mithya of Jagat is to just wean away from it because we are so much super overpowered by it. When we wean away from it by understanding it as Maya Mithya, we can focus on reality. After the reality is discovered, in any form it is reality. Because the reality, like the gold has no problem in manifesting as a gold ring or necklace or anything or in any non-ornament just form. Gold has no problem to express in any forms, in no form too. So the Parabrahma appearing as the world has no problem to him. So why should we insist? See, we should insist in discovering his transcendental experience because that gives moksha. But after that, don't insist, don't be afraid. अरे फिर भगवान जगत के रूप में आ गए ना तो फिर से वो बंधन में आ जाएंगे. No. No, that jnana uttara. I mean, once the realization happens, once you know it's a mirage water is unreal, you won't run behind it. You will see it. It will appear even after you know it. Even you know it is a shell, not silver, still it appears like a silver only. But the desire you had earlier to run towards it won't be there. Remember, जगत का भगवान से भिन्नता ही संसार हेतु है. जगत पूरा भगवान का ही रूप है. जब जानने के बाद हो संसार नहीं होता. See, Brahma avinna vijnanam bhava moksha se karanam. Because Brahma bhinna ajnanam is the bhava karanam. The karana of the samsara is taking the Ishvara, Jiva, Jagat other than Brahman. So when we know all are Brahman, enough. Let the play go on. But no bondage now. Because Ekavayamadvayam Brahma is experienced, realized. Like the play through my body is going on of every parts. Legs walking, hands working, nose smelling, ears hearing, but there is no samsara. Because in and through all, I alone am there. The body and this Akasha are the best examples to understand every of the Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta. Contemplate on these two as much as possible, clarity will come. Third sloka. Tasyavitoho sthirachareshiturangri moolam yatstam na karma gunakala ruja sprusanti yadvaistuvanti ninamanti yajantyamikšnam dhyayanti veda hrudayaha munayah tadaptyai tamaham bhajami. You can add. This is what Markandeya. So cute these slokas, I tell you. You are observing now how sublime knowledge in sweet words conveyed in this stuti. Tasya, of that Lord, you, who is Parabrahma, who takes many avatars, now who took Narayana avatar. Of that Lord, who is he? Avituhu. Avitu means the one who does the avanam, means protection. Tasya avituhu. And sthirachara ishituhu. The one who is the Ishvara for Stavaram Jangamam. Okay, Sthirachara Ishituhu. Sthirachara Ishitu means what? All the living beings which are mobile and immobile. इन सबके ईश्वर रूपी आपका अंग्रि मूलम अहम भजामि. Of you, O Lord, who is the protector of all and Ishvara of all Sthirachara, I am doing the bhajana upasana of your Charana Kamala. Angri Mula means Padamula. Point 1. Point 2. Yet Stham. Those devotees who are at his feet. Na karma guna kala rujaha sprishanti. Neither the karma and karma phalas, nor the three gunas and its effects. The kala, it's bringing the modification right from janma after mrityu, and rujaha, these are all called roga. Karma, guna, kala, rog jo hai, na sprishanti, the one who is at the feet of the Lord, you, who is the protector, who is the Ishvara of all. Such Lord, your feet I am doing upasana sharanagati. Now remember, doing namaskar to feet of the Guru or God physically is not at all namaskar. It is a maximum exercise only. That physical namaskar is the last expression of, a completed expression of the heart in which we have recognized the greatness of the person ahead and we know he helps us if he wills to help me. He should have love for me. For having love, after recognizing his greatness, I am totally surrendering to him, in the surrender of which I am ready to follow all the conditions he puts. ये सब मिलकर प्रणाम कहते हैं. सिर्फ दंडोत प्रणाम करना is not प्रणाम. So here therefore, know that Bhagavan is a protector. Know that he is the Ishvara of everyone. Know that if we become devotee at the feet of the Lord, then all the roga of karma, all the roga of the kala, all the roga of the guna go away. And for the removal of those roga only, we have to hold on to feet of the Lord, and the Lord blesses. Definitely it will happen. With this bhava, doing pranam is pranam. सो काल रोग क्या है? It goes on modifying. Guna roga kya hai? Sattva rajas tama. We know each of the guna how they bind us. Then third one is what karma. We know karma. How the karma creates the karma phala, then vasanas. Then again comes as kamana in the mana. काहे का झंझट यार. तो कर्म रोग, काल रोग, as well as third one, guna roga, na spruhanti yat stam. And the example of that fisherman and example of that pestle mortar, I need not give, you all know it. When the fisherman throws the jala to catch fishes, all fishes are caught to the extent his jala goes, but the fishes which are at his own feet, they don't get caught. Good example among all. माया जाल भगवान का सब फंसते हैं उसमें, जो भगवान के चरण पकड़े वो नहीं फंसते. देखो हम ना बुरी तरह नहीं फंसे, अभी थोड़े फंसे हैं, बट नॉट लाइक सो मच अर्लियर वी वर. As we are nearing to the feet, to that extent, the fasav in Maya going away. And the biggest going away of Maya is taking the world as goal. When we replace that idea with the Lord as the goal, to a great extent, Maya is gone. Then through Vedanta Vicharana, that Bhagavan whom you make as goal is your own self. When that is realized, then all travel journey ends. This is what we are studying in Taittiriya morning. Ki Vidya removes the Vidya, then the eternally existing self is revealed. Therefore, Brahma Vidyaya Atma Prapti Sadhanatvam Avidyakruta Upadi Tadapya Nirmulanartham. How wonderful is that Bhashyam? How great, you're enjoying it. Excellent, fantastic. Morning class, evening class, compliment करके पढ़ो ना, मौजा ही मौजा है. So that feet of yours, whoever are at that feet staying, karma, guna, kala, ruja, chuyega nahi. The one who is all three lokas, Ishvara, and Avituhu, the one whose feet when you hold on to protects, of that Lord I am holding on. Point one. Point two, Yadvai stuvanti vinamanti ajanti avikshnam. And that Lord avikshnam dhyayanti vedhardayaha munayaha tadapti. देखो, all the Rishi Muni log do all sorts of the sadhanas. Finally, for what? To have that bhakti, sharanagati at the feet of the Lord, after which Lord fully protects. What is the protection of the Lord? Removes these three gunas. So you become karma atita, you become the kala atita, you become guna atita. Who are they? यद्वै स्तुवंती, स्तुति करने वाले स्तुति कर रहे हैं. निनमंती, नमस्कार करने वाले नमस्कार कर रहे हैं. यजंती, ध्यान यज्ञ हो या द्रव्य यज्ञ करने वाले यज्ञ कर रहे हैं. ध्यायंती, ध्यान करने वाले ध्यान कर रहे हैं. वेद हृदयाः, सुबह शाम वेदांत पढ़ने वाले पढ़ रहे हैं. फॉर व्हाट? मुनया यत् तद आप्त्यै. फॉर द आप्ति ऑफ दैट. व्हाट आप्ति? शरणागति एट द फीट ऑफ द लॉर्ड. After that only, that Ishvara of all does the avanam, protection. What is the protection? Karma kala guna ruja nasprishanti. कर्म गुण काल का रोग से हमको अतीत कराते. Karma and guna and kala. So when we go beyond the karma, we have transcended jiva bhava. When we go beyond the guna, we transcended the samishti ishvara bhava. When we go beyond kala, then we have transcended everything that is happening, what do you say, lesser than the Brahma Tattva. Thus, we reach and become one with Brahma. है ना? परब्रह्म से ही काल आया, परब्रह्म से माया के कारण गुण आए, परब्रह्म के कारण ही ये जो सारे जीव अपने अपने कर्म कर रहे हैं. We are all in that bondage. So when we are at feet of Lord, Lord's protection is by transcending us, these three. The ruja, the roga, the samsara roga, bhava roga, avidya, ajnana roga. So therefore क्या हुआ? जिस भगवान के चरण पे शरणागति के लिए वेदांत पढ़ने वाले वेदांत पढ़ रहे हैं, ध्यान करने वाले ध्यान, यज्ञ वाले यज्ञ, स्तुवन वाले स्तुवन, स्तवन वाले स्तवन कर रहे हैं, नमस्कार कर रहे हैं, उस भगवान के चरण may we surrender over. Then what is the result of that Saranagati of our feet of Lord? He does the Avituhu protection. And what is the protection of Lord? Kala, Karma, Guna, Ruja, Na Sprushanti. So we discover ourselves to be that pure, immaculate Brahman in whose presence the Guna, Kala, Karma may play, but they don't touch me. You understand? That's the beauty of this sloka. Therefore, having understood this power of your grace, and that comes when we are devoted at your feet, is there anyone who, other than having devotion at your feet, will you do anything else? Therefore, नान्यम तव अंग्रि उपनयात अपवर्ग मूर्ते क्षेमं जनस्य परितो भय ईश विद्मः. O Lord, now I clearly understood, other than holding on to your feet with devotion, for the human beings who are always afraid of this or that thing, there is no other way to come out of क्षेमाय. Then he tells ब्रह्मा देवी डरते हैं भगवान आपके काल रूप से. तो उस काल को परे जाने के लिए, आपका अनुग्रह के लिए, आई एम होल्डिंग ऑन टू योर फीट. वेरी सबलाइम ना, दैट व्हाट द एंड ऑफ भागवत फिर ऐसे ही होते हैं. नॉट ए सिंपल कृष्ण गए माखन चुराए, कृष्ण गए रुक्मिणी को लेकर आए, कृष्ण गए. अरे यार, ये तो कहानियां हैं. यार तो यू आर लिसनिंग द डीप वेदांत. नर नारायण का स्तुति द्वारा वी आर गेटिंग द भगवत स्वरूप ज्ञानम, सैद्धांतिक ज्ञानम. When on the seat of meditation, when we contemplate on it, that Brahman is me, that experience comes. That's Vijnana. So beautiful. Few more shlokas are there. 4, 2, 6 या 7. कल हम पढ़ेंगे उसको. पूरा एक ही दिन थोड़ी करना है. ओम शांति शांति शांति. ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम. श्री भागवत शरणम मम. श्री सद्गुरु शरणम मम. श्री सूत शरणम मम. श्री सुखदेव शरणम मम. श्री व्यास शरणम मम. श्री नारद शरणम मम. श्री कुमार शरणम मम. श्री ब्रह्मा शरणम मम. श्री विष्णु शरणम मम. श्री परब्रह्म शरणम मम. श्री कृष्ण शरणम मम. शरणम मम शरणम मम. ओम श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमः स्कन्धः उत्तरार्धः. अथ षट्पञ्चाशत्तमोऽध्यायः. Okay, yesterday in this 10th skandha, Uttarardha, 56th chapter, we have seen that the Satrajit's brother took that money in the neck, went for hunting. He was killed by the lion, thinking that thing to be some eatable, was going to the Giri Guha mountain. Jambavansa found it to be some plaything for the child, his own. Therefore, he killed that lion also. He took it and gave it to his child in that gufa. Then the brother is not seen, money is gone. Satrajit blames Krishna, and from one to Karne Karne Japanjanaha, everybody started ghus phus. Krishna only killed that Prasena for the sake of money. That money, because he asked once it for giving to king. Satrajit has not returned, not given. Therefore, he might have done it. Bhagavan Krishna Padajala, he said Parimarshtum Apayashaha. To clear out that wrong blemish it has come on him, Bhagavan himself took initiative and took some of the Pura Jana along with himself. When they went and searched in forest, they found Prasena's dead body and the horse. Then further when they saw the tiger, lion also being killed. Then they found a gufa, very deep, dark. Bhagavan Krishna said, "You be here, no taking risk, I will go." So when he went down there, he saw one boy playing with that money. Bhagavan understood either है, तो he wanted to take away from that child. How to take? बच्चे से कोई खिलौना लेना, कोई भी चीज लेना, he is the highest risk. Very tough. वो इतना रोएगा चिल्लाएगा. And then the boy, when he saw the Balu beta, Krishna in human being different form, he was so afraid, started shouting. Listening to his shouts, the Jambavanji has come. Then he thought he is someone came to trouble him and the son. They were not knowing that he is his own Swami. He started fighting with him. So that's the portion we were yesterday. Let us do that today in a chanting. See the meaning. Okay. Let us say 19 18 से पढ़ो. नहीं 17 से. भगवान तदुपा अथ षट्पञ्चाशोऽध्यायः श्रीशुकोवाच 17th mantra 56th chapter. भगवान् तदुपाश्रुत्य दुर्यशो लिप्तमात्मनि मार्ष्टुं प्रसेन पदवीम् अन्वपद्यत नागरैः हतं प्रसेनमश्वं च वीक्ष्य केसरिणा वने तं चाद्रिपृष्ठे निहतं रुक्षेण ददृशुर्जनाः रुक्षराजबिलं भीमम् अन्धेन तमसावृतम् एको विवेश भगवान् अवस्थाप्य बहिः प्रजाः तत्र दृष्ट्वा मणिश्रेष्ठं बालक्रीडनकं कृतं हर्तुं कृतमतिस्तस्मिन् अवतस्थेर्भकान्तिके तम् अपूर्वं नरं दृष्ट्वा धात्री चुक्रोशभीतवतो तच्छ्रुत्वाभ्यद्रवत् क्रुद्धः जाम्बवान् बलिनां वरः स वै भगवता तेन युयुधे स्वामिनात्मनः पुरुषं प्राकृतं मत्वा कुविदो नानुभावविदो द्वन्द्वयुद्धं सुतुमुलम् उभयोर्विजिगीषतोः आयुधाश्मद्रुमैर्दोर्भिः क्रव्यार्थे श्रेयनयोरिव आसीत् तदष्टाविंशाहम् इतरेतरमुष्टिभिः वज्रनिष्पेष परुषैः अविश्रमम् अहर्निशं कृष्णमुष्टिविनिष्पात निष्पिष्टाङ्गोरुबन्धनः क्षीणसत्त्वः स्विन्नगात्रः तमाहातीव विस्मितः जाने त्वां सर्वभूतानां प्राण ओजः सहो बलं विष्णुं पुराणपुरुषं प्रभविष्णुमधीश्वरं त्वं हि विश्वसृजां स्रष्टा सृज्यानामपि यच्छसत् कालः कलयताम् ईशः पर आत्मा तथात्मनाम यस्येषदुत्कलितरोषगडाक्षमोक्षैः वर्त्मादिशत्क्षुभितनक्र तिमिङ्गिलोब्धिः सेतुः कृतः सयश उज्ज्वलिता च लङ्का रक्षशिरांसि भुवि पेतुरिषुक्षतानि इति विज्ञातविज्ञानं रुक्षराजानमच्युतः व्याजहार महाराज भगवान् देवकीसुतः अविमृश्यारविन्दाक्षः पाणिना शङ्करेण तं कृपया परया भक्तं मेघगम्भीरया गिरा मणिहेतोरिह प्राप्ता वयं रुक्षपते बिलं नित्याभिशापं प्रमृजन् आत्मनो मणिनामुना इत्युक्तः स्वां दुहितरं कन्यां जाम्बवतीं मुदा अर्हणार्थं समणिना कृष्णायोपजहारः अदृष्ट्वा निर्गमं शौरेः प्रविष्टस्य बिलं जनाः प्रतीक्ष्य द्वादशाहानि दुःखिताः स्वपुरं ययुः निशम्य देवकी देवी रुक्मिण्यानकदुन्दुभिः सुहृदो ज्ञातयो शोचन् विलात् कृष्णम् अनिर्गतं सत्राजितं शपन्तस्ते दुःखिता द्वारकौकसः उपतस्थुर्महामायां दुर्गां कृष्णोपलब्धये तेषां तु देव्युपस्थानात् प्रत्यादिष्टाशिषा च स च प्रादुर्बभूव सिद्धार्थः सदारो हर्षयन् हरिः उपलभ्य ऋषिकेशं मृतं पुनरिवागतं सह पत्न्या मणिग्रीवं सर्वे जातमहोत्सवाः सत्राजितं समाहूय सभायां राजसन्निधौ प्राप्तिं चाख्याय भगवान् मणिं तस्मै न्यवेदयतु स चातिव्रीडितो रत्नं गृहीत्वा वाङ्मुखस्ततः अनुतप्यमानो भवनम् अगमत्स्वेन पाप्मना सोऽनुध्यायन्स्तदेवाघं बलवद्विग्रहाकुलः कथं मृजाम्यात्मरजः प्रसीदेद्वाच्युतः कथं किं कृत्वा साधु मह्यं स्यात् न शपेद्वा जनो यथा अदीर्घदर्शनं क्षुद्रं मूढं द्रविणलोलुपं दास्ये दुहितरं तस्मै स्त्रीरत्नं रत्नमेव च उपायोऽयं समीचीनः तस्य शान्तिर्न चान्यथा एवं व्यवसितो बुद्ध्या सत्राजित् स्वसुतां शुभां मणिं च स्वयमुद्यम्य कृष्णायोपजहारः तां सत्यभामां भगवान् उभयेमे यथा विधि बहुभिर्याचितां शील धूपौदार्यगुणान्वितां भगवान् आह नमणिं प्रतीच्छामो वयं नृप तवस्तवास्तां देवभक्तस्य वयं च फलभागिनः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे स्यमन्तकोपाख्यानं नाम षट्पञ्चाशोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम Beautiful are these topics. You know what I meant? Bhagavanta Dupasrutya. When Bhagavan came to know, to his ears this news came, Duryasha Liptam Atmani. To him the bad blemish has come, marstum, to clear it. Prasena Padavim Anvapadyata. He just started moving in the path in which the Prasena went to find where he is. Then Nagaraihi, taking some Nagara Jana people with him. Then Hatam Prasenam Ashvam cha Vikshya. He has seen the killed Prasena dead body. So to the Ashwa, the horse there, Kesarina Vane, by the lion. So by all the pug marks and all, he has shown you all nonsense. That Satrajit said you believed. Why will I do that? Dekho, the dead body and that. Killed by that little lion, not me. Furthermore, proof, when they went further, Tamcha Adri Prushte Nihatam. He saw further at the top of this mountain, even that Adri Prushte, पहाड़ के ऊपर थोड़ा सा, that Nihatam, that lion also there fallen there, killed. Rukshena Dadrushuhu Janaha. So Krishna showed them, they saw that even the lion who killed this Rasena and horse also fallen there, killed. नीचे गिरा हुआ था. Therefore, मेरे को बोल रहे थे तुम. Out now, Prasena and horse not killed by Krishna. Oh, clear ho gaya. Where is money? Because the part is money also important, brother also. Brother anyway cannot come, money. So Nagaraha means Nagara Prajaha, some of the army, some of the Satrajit friends, कुछ भी हो, जो लोग चाहते हैं prove Krishna is innocent, they came. So then what happened? कि रुक्षराज बिलम भीमम, terrible, अंधेन तमसा आवृतम, covered with darkness was that bila. Then ekah vivesha Bhagavan. Lord said, I will go alone. Avastapya bahihi prajaha. Made all the people to stay outside, wait for me. Like the Vali enters to fight with that Rakshasa, son of that Vyasura, into that. Then Sugriva को बाहर खड़ा किया. Sugriva waited for her. He said, एक हफ्ते में मैं नहीं आऊं तो चले जाओ. तो 15 दिन वेट किया वो आए नहीं तो बंद. सो उनका भी बीच में युद्ध 27 दिन रहा, ये 28 दिन. सो रुक्षराज बिलम भीमम अंधेन तमसावर्तम एकः विवेश भगवान अवस्थाप्य अभिप्रजा तत्र दृष्ट्वा मणिश्रेष्ठम. He saw that Shrestha Mani. Bala Kridanakam Krutam, it was being played by the children like a Krida Vastu. Hartum Krutamatihi. Bhagavan wanted to take it. He decided. Krutamati Tasmin Avataste Arbakantike. Then he went and stood near that Arbaka, that child Bhalu. Then tam Apurvam Naram Drushtva. अपूर्व में कभी देखा नहीं पहले ऐसे ह्यूमन बीइंग को देखकर धात्री दैट धात्री द चाइल्ड भीतवत विथ फुल ऑफ फियर चुक्रोशा shouted loudly only. Then that sound इस फेलो का साउंड इतना ज्यादा है या उनके पास कोई सेल फोन वगैरह होगा ऑनलाइन ऑल द टाइम 24 hours. He shouted immediately wherever Jambavan there. He just heard it. They must be having some communication between them, no? और जाम्बवान wherever आसपास में होंगे ज्यादा दूर नहीं. He heard sound of his son shouting. तो कुछ डेंजर है. He came running. तत्श्रुत्वा अभ्यद्रवत. सुनकर तदभ्यद्रवतु तमभ्यवदतु. See, केनोपनिषद. भागकर आया ये जाम्बवान. क्रुद्धः जाम्बवान बलिनाम वरः. Best among all the powerful people, the Jambavan came with all anger. Having come, what did he do? Savai Bhagavata tena yudhe. Then he started doing yuddha straight away with that Bhagavan. Who is this Bhagavan? Atmanah Swamina. Who is the Lord of Jambavan only. जिस भगवान का पूजा करते भगवान जाम्बवान उन्हीं से लड़ने लगे. Why? Because पुरुषम प्राकृतम मत्वा. Just taking him as an ordinary human being. Then kupitaha with anger, na anubhava with not knowing he is Lord only. Either by two things. Doesn't know that he is his own Lord and doesn't know the power of that Lord also. Therefore, with anger, he started fighting with him only. Kupitaha anubhavavit, na anubhavavit, then abhyadravatu purusham prakrutavatva yudhe. Started that yuddha, dvandva yuddha. So dvandva yuddham sutumulam ubhayoho vijigishatoho. Both of them wanting to defeat other one. Terrible yuddha they started doing. Ayudha with weapons, ashma with stones, drumaihi with the trees, dorbhihi with even the mushti, the hands. So the hands and trees and stones and other weapons, whatever they could with that. Example, kravyarte shenayohiva. Like two big vultures fight for that flesh. मांस खाने के लिए जो दोनों वल्चर युद्ध करते हैं like that. है ना शेना. It comes in many places is example. We have not seen that. but कौओं को तो हमने देखा होगा लड़ना तो even कबूतर you might have seen. But two vultures when they fight for that मांस पेड़ना terrible it is. So that शेना की तरह दोनों लड़ रहे थे for that sake of that money or to defeat each other. How long they fought? Asit tatu means that yuddha, Dvandva yuddha, Tumula yuddha, Bhekara yuddha, Bhayankara yuddha, Asit went on for tad Ashtavimshaham, 28 days. Itara itara mushtibihi, giving the furious fist blows to each other. Oh, Vajra nishpesha parushaihi. They were like Vajra aghata and Parusha. Aghataihi, Avishravam and Aharnisham. They never took rest and day and night they fought. That is the importance here. दिन में रात में बिना रुके 28 दिन मुष्टिघात प्रहार करते हुए they were fighting with each other. अब देखो जाम्बवान तो very powerful है, he can fight, but कृष्ण भी किया मतलब how powerful he is. Therefore Krishna is not a human being, he is Bhagwan only. 28 days and 28 nights with all mushti prahara, that also Vajra nishpesha parushaihi. The hitting was like Vajraida and the effect was so parusha. Parusha means very sharp, deep blows. 28 days they fought. Now the tongue twisting shloka. Krishna mushti vinishpata nishpishta anga uruvandana. Krishna mushti vinishpata nishpishtangoru bandana. इस बैग हट करो इन किसी को गाली देना है तो दे सकते हैं. कृष्ण मुष्टि विनिष्पात निष्पिष्टांगोरु बंधनः. अरे वाह मेरे को आ गया. कृष्ण मुष्टि विनिष्पात निष्पिष्टांगोरु बंधनः. So Krishna, Lord Krishna. Mushti means the fist. That fist came from the mushti, the Sanskrit word only. Vinishpata. Again and again when the blows from the fist of the Lord Krishna were being received by this Jambavan, Anga, Nishpishta Anga, Uru, Bandhanaha. All these Anga, the parts of the body, Uru, the thighs, etc., Bandhana, the joints, all of them were Nishpishta, matlab they were being powdered, they were being, चूरन किए जा रहे थे. निष्पिष्ट मीन्स लाइक आटे को आप गूंदते हो ना, वैसा वाला. कृष्ण मुष्टि विनिष्पात निष्पिष्टांगोरु. कृष्ण के मुष्टि के विनिष्पात के कारण निष्पिष्ट हुआ अंग, उरु और बंधन वाला जांबवत. Bandhana means joints. So each limb was broken, the thighs and all that were broken. Even the joints are also Bhagavan was giving such terrible blows. Kshina Sattvaha. All his energy is gone. But 28 days fight करने के लिए था, that should not be underestimated. But now Kshina Sattvaha, Svinna Gatraha, entire body was having Svedam. Svinna means Svedam, the whole पसीने पसीने आ रहे थे, sweat. Tanu ta, then Tamaha Ativa Visvitaha. Now Jambavan understood who is he, that extremely tired. 28 days he fought, he knows such a long time, nobody can fight with him. Then he speaks now with all Ascharya by realizing that nobody can that way fight with him. By the way, I told you, Jambavan is Brahma Manasa Putra only. Brahmadeva ke santan, see there. Very powerful. So, आश्चर्यचकित हो गए कि his blows are totally defeating me. स्विन्नगात्र हो गए and अंग ऊरु बंधन निष्पिष्ट हो गए, सत्व क्षीण हो गया. He spoke, Jane Tvam, now I know you. Now in 3 slokas again, what we just now studied in the Markandeya Stuti about Paramatma Swarupa. Jane Tvam, Aham Tvam Jane, now I know who are you. Sarva Bhutanam, Pranaha, Ojaha, Sahaha, Balam. You go, how important is this point? What is said by our Markandeya Rishi, that you are the one who do the Prana Spandana, followed by which the Indriyas, the Antakarana, and all the limbs are working. Is it not? Same thing said here. You are of all beings. The Prana Shakti, Ojas Shakti, Saha Shakti, Bala Shakti. Bala is physical strength, Saha is Indriya Nigraha Shakti, Oja is Mano Nigraha Shakti, Prana is the Pranayam Shakti. In all the beings, all Shaktis are you only, O Lord. And who are you? Vishnu. देखो, Vishnu is not a Prana Ojas Aho Balam. Then for the entire universe, whatever that cause substratum is there with the Saha Oja Bala Prana in their completeness, that is called Bhagavan. That Bhagavan being everywhere, then to explain it in Sanskrit, he is named as Vishnu. But to worship the Vishnu for our mind, a Rupa Akara is required. Therefore, Shantakaram Bhujagana Shayanam. Now, the Rupa Akara should be accepted by us with full faith permanently. Therefore, there is a Vaikuntha Loka. In that, Vishnu Bhagavan is there in this form. For all of us to have faith. It is not only faith, it is reality also. Reality for our worship and get blessing. But beyond that is Vishnu, who is not even Shantakaram Bhujagashenam Rupa. By now, by listening to Vedanta classes for such a long time, this clarity about Paramatma being Brahma Tattva, he being the Ishvara, he being the Vishnu, he being all the Devatas, must be very clear to us. Water remaining as water takes the form of ocean for a different purpose, takes the form of river for a different purpose, as a wave, ripple, bubble, rain. अरे हर एक पानी का ही अलग अलग रूप है. But none of those rupas are ultimate. Ultimate is water. So to ultimate is Parabrahma Paramatma, he expresses all this. So therefore, is Vishnu Parabrahma? Yeah. Is Parabrahma Vishnu? Yeah. Are they both of them? Yes, yes. Both of them simultaneously? Yeah. Like, is not the Akasha is existing as Akasha and Vayu? Vayu is nothing but one more guna added to Akasha's guna. आकाश का गुण शब्द है, उसको स्पर्श गुण ऐड किया तो वही वायु बना. उसको और एक गुण ऐड किया, रूप का वो अग्नि बना. So, is there not the Agni and Vayu both in the Akasha? Simultaneously, the Akasha also is there. Yes. Anyway, this is the Vedantam. अब थोड़ा बात आया इसे टच किया हमने. So जाने त्वाम, I know you. सर्वभूतानां प्राणः ओजः सह बलम. You are the prana, oja, saha balam for all beings. So you and I can yonta pravishta anyanscha. That mantra we can chant. Vishnum sarvavyapakam purana purusham. You are the eternal being. Purana means beyond time. Pura api navaha. Bhagavan is beyond time. Therefore, he is neither born nor growing nor becomes old nor dies. That's called Purana Purusham Prabha Vishnum. You are Vishnu, Narayana, and Prabha Vishnu with so much Prabhava. Not only you maintain the world, but you take different avatars, show your Prabhava for the establishment of Dharma. Adhishwaram, you are the substratum or the sole controller of everything. Then Twamhi Vishwa Sujam Srashta. You are the creator of the all creators of the Vishwa, starting from Brahmadeva, Prajapati. These are all the Srishtikartas. Please remember. Narayana created Brahma, Brahma created Prajapati, Manu and Rishi. They created the Praja. Therefore, they are all the secondary Srishtikartas. The first Srishtikarta is Brahma. Brahma ka Srishtikarta Narayana. Therefore, Tvam hi Vishwa Sujam Srashta. Then Sujyanam abhi Yacha Satu. Then whatever created things, in them as a Sat, you alone are there. Tadevanu Pravishat as a Sat. You are the creator, you are created. In the created, the existence is you. Kalaha Kalayatam. You are the time. And Paraha Atma. You are the supreme self. Tata Atmanam of all beings. So Atmanam Paratma Kalayatam Kalaha Ishaha Sushtanam Twamapi Vishwasujam Srashta Sujjanam Api Achasatu. So you are the creator of the creators. You are the existence in all the created. You are the time which brings the modifications in the created things. Yet you are the supreme self in every one of them. That Paramatma you are. Dekho, all our Purana Itihasa and all, they will always tell us the absolute truth unambiguously. That is the reason because of which our Purana Itihasas are eternal and effective in creating Bhakti Jnana and giving us moksha, getting us moksha. Now he says further, Jambavanshi says कि यस्या, now Rama अवतार की बात करें, यस्या of who is the Lord Rama's ईशत little bit उत्कलित रोष कटाक्ष मोक्षैहि, a little bird type of anger the Lord has shown Rama through his eyes, looks. आंख के कार्नर में थोड़ा सा गुस्सा दिखाने के कारण हल्का फुल्का, only that much he did. Then Vartma Adishat Shubita Nakra Timingila Abdihi. The Abdi, the Samudra, which is Shubita, always in Shobha, filled with Nakra Timingalaha, all the sharks and whale seals. Vartma Adishat. Vartma means Margam. Adish means gave. What the path the Samudra gave is, it allowed the bridge to be built on it without troubling the birds. Otherwise, ocean में कोई ऐसे पत्थर का ब्रिज थोड़ी बनाएगा इतना बड़ा हो. सो भगवान के गुस्से का थोड़ा तीसरी नजर से देखने मात्र से ही that समुद्र देव ने रास्ता दे दिया. One. Second, सेतु कृतः. It is your grace that huge bridge is made. So Yasha Ujjwalita, by this making of the Setu, Rama Yasha, famous it has become. Because no avatar has done all this. Then Ujjwalita Chalanka, Setu Krutaha, Swa Yasha Ujjwalita, then Ujjwalita Chalanka. Even the Lanka also was burnt. Raksha Shiransi Bhuipetuhu, and the heads of the Rakshasas fell on the ground. Ishukshatani, hit by the arrows from your bow. So he is relating Krishna is none other than Rama. So पहले राम का परब्रह्म का पूरा दिया, फिर ईश्वर का स्वरूप दिया, फिर अवतार का. Because these topics we have seen so many times, I am not exhaustively pausing and developing. तो ब्रह्म स्वरूप, विष्णु स्वरूप, राम स्वरूप. Brahma Swarupa, Vishnu Rupa, and Rama Avatara. Mahima, all these three in three slokas, Jambavanji narrates in front of Krishna. Iti, in this way, Vijnata Vijnanam. Having known the knowledge about the Lord, Ruksharajanam, to that Ruksharaja Jambavan, Achyutaha Vyajahara, Lord Krishna spoke, Maharaja, O Maharaja, this is addressed to Parikshitji by Shukadeva, Bhagavan Devake Sutaha, हे महाराज सुखदेव परीक्षित देवकी सुत भगवान ऐसे ज्ञानोदय हुआ ब्रह्म जाम्बवान से लॉर्ड कृष्णा स्पोक बिफोर स्पीकिंग अभिमृश्य अरविंदाक्षः दैट लोटस आइज लॉर्ड कि शम करेण पाणिना तम अभिमृश्य शम मीन्स शांति करेण मीन्स करने वाला पाणिना मीन्स हाथ से पूरे दुख दर्द को दूर करने वाला विथ हिज हैंड ही टच्ड जाम्बवान all the wounds, Krishna Mushti Vinishpishta Nishpishtakshita, Krishna Mushti Vinishpata Nishpishtangur Vandana, all of them got set right. Javan became normal. बढ़िया है कि नहीं ऐसा कोई जादू हो ये टच कर दी सारे बीमारियां दूर देखो लोगों का अंतःकरण भक्ति नहीं है परमात्मा लक्ष्य नहीं है इसलिए भगवान ये शक्तियों को व्यक्त नहीं करते if these shaktis are given to anyone, if it becomes commercial and he makes all gunda rakshas को अपने हाथ टच करके लॉन्ग लाइफ दे रहा है तो दैट फेलो विल डिस्ट्रॉय द फर्दर कंट्री द वर्ल्ड ओनली द शुद्ध अंतःकरण ही गिव दैट आल्सो विद caution only the good people you have to help them like siddha purushas they have the power to heal our diseases and all but one thing by removing our disease nothing is going to happen because we are not a seeker we don't deserve सेकंड इज ईश्वर लीला को वो डिस्टर्ब नहीं करना चाहते देखो दे डोंट एंड जिसका करना है दे कॉन्टैक्ट ईश्वर ईश्वर टेल्स या इसका इतना दर्द दूर करो ताकि वो साधना कर सके ज्यादा मत दूर करना फिर वो जाके भोगी बनेगा इज इट नॉट लाइक इफ आई एम 85 88 90 years old भगवान will keep me that much healthy where I can attend classes and do satsang. And if he makes me as young as 25, I'll go and marry again. भगवान will भगवान इंटेलिजेंट है ना therefore if any old man asks भगवान make me as young as 30 भगवान से दोबारा शादी करनी है नहीं करूंगा मैं then only that much where you can attend class छोड़ के इधर उधर घूमोगे तो तबीयत खराब हो जाएगा इसलिए बैठो सत्संग करो साधना आई एम टेलिंग अबाउट माई सेल्फ little bit from the class here and there I even think to go Bhagavan gives trouble. Now this place is my temple, is my medical shop, the hospital, everything is this only. I come sit here, everything starts settled. थोड़ा बाहर जाना शुरू हुआ गए तो इवन विचार काफी है तो भगवान एंड सिद्ध पुरुषा दे हैव पावर बट दे आल्सो हैव whom to give, whom not to give, how much to give. So भगवान टच विथ हिज हैंड्स जाम्बवान जी के सारे दर्द दुख सब दूर हो गए सो इति विज्ञात विज्ञानम अभिमृश्य अरविंदाक्ष पाणिना शंकरेणतम कृपया परया भक्तम मेघ गंभीर्या गिरा श्रु दैट भक्त विथ एक्सट्रीम कंपैशन विथ मेघ गंभीर वाणी भगवान स्पोको सिंपल स्ट्रेट टू वर्ड्स ओनली मणि हेतो यह प्राप्ता वयम वृक्षपते बिलम हे वृक्षपति इनटू द बिल आई हैव नॉट कम टू हार्म योर चिल्ड्रन और एनीवन दैट मणि के लिए आया हूं मैं देन मिथ्याभिशापम प्रमुजन आत्मनः मणिना अमुना so unnecessarily the blemish on come to me because of this money therefore to take that I came so can you give it respectfully only asked because when he killed the lion and took it it belongs to him now तो भगवान ने रिक्वेस्ट किया मणि ही है तो ये प्राप्त वयम but the money we came here वृक्षपते बिलम मिथ्या अभिशापम रमृजन वो मिथ्या अभिशाप को दूर धुलाई करने के लिए आत्मनः मणिना अमुना तो आत्मना अभिशापम मिथ्या अभिशापम प्रमृजन अमुना मणिना so by giving this money back to Satrajit I can become free now Jambavan all the other dialogues how much it's not a mute Jambavan did not say anything भगवान ने ठीक कर दिया तो अभी स्तुति तो कर ही दिए हाँ what did he do इति उक्तः having this way spoken that Jambavan by Krishna swam duhitaram kanyam his own daughter Jambavati whose name is Jambavati Muda with all joy arhanartham to do the seva to Krishna sa manina along with the money Krishnaya to Krishna upajahara as a upahara he gave the daughter also so parting with the daughter is so painful thing you know But Krishna Mahima, Ram Mahima, bata, he did Ram Seva. He wants his daughter to do the Krishna Seva. Ab jao and Jambavati, great. Again, each of these whose stories have not been mentioned in the regularly studied Ramayana Bhagavad by us, they are there in different Puranas. हम तो दो चार ही किताब पढ़ते हैं, उसमें जो स्टोरी है वही होता है. हम who is Jambavati, who is Jambavan, we only know he is a Ruksha Raja, we know Jambavati is not, but other things we don't know. Like Hanuman ji, Kesari, Anjana Devi. How many we can know? Main things we can know in our small life and become devotee and have a jnanam and get liberated. Then what happened there? Ki those people 12 days they waited outside for Krishna to come out. He did not come. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 श्लोकास 20 मिनट्स लगेगा इसको पढ़ने में. कर दूं क्या? चलो फिनिश करो आज. कि अदृष्ट्वा शौरेः निर्गमं प्रविष्टस्य बिलं जनाः. The Jana who came with Krishna, they were not finding Krishna coming out, who went inside the bilam. Pratiksha dadashahani, 12 days and nights they waited. Dukkitaha, thought that something happened to Krishna. Swapuram yayuhu, they went to the Pura. अब देखो वहाँ का दुख. निशम्या, having heard that Devaki Devi, the mother, so much dukhi. Rukmini, the wife also. Anaka Dundubihi, the Vasudevji. Suhrudaha, all friends, well-wishers. Jnatayaha, relatives. Dukkita Ashochan, they cried so much. Bilat Krishnam Anirgatam, knowing that Krishna has not come out of that Bila. Then Satrajitam Shapantahate Dukkitaha, with so much of Dukkha, all Durga Dwaraka Jana started cursing this Satrajitu. Because of his doubt only, he only did wrong prachara. Bhagavan had to go. Then Upatastur Mahamayam Durgam Krishna Upalabdhaye. All of them went to Durga Mata and they started doing upasana to Durga Mata to have Krishna come out of the bila safely. देखो Durga, today our Dasha Mahavidya Stuti also is starting. Ashtotra. Badhiya coincidence, no? And today is Ashtami also. I heard. I don't know. I have to check it. So they did Durga Upasana. Dum Durge Duritam Hara. Jatavedase Sunavama Somamarati Yato Nidahati Vedaha. अंडरस्टैंड. ओम जाता मन अपन भी क्या करेंगे, हमारे हृदय गुफा में छुपे कृष्ण हमको अनुभव दर्शन दे. विद दिस भावना लेट अस डू दुर्गा सूक्तम. ओम जाता वेद से सुनवाम सोममराति यतो निदहाति वेद सन परषदति दुर्गाणि विश्वा नावेव सिंधुम दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णान्दवसाज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टां दुर्गां देवीगं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये. सुतरसि तरसे नमः. अग्ने त्वं वारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्तिभिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा ओश्च पृथ्वी बहुलान उर्वी भवा तोकाय तनयाय शंयोः विश्वानिनो दुर्गः जातवेद सिन्धुन्न नावादुरितातिपर्षि. अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानोऽस्माकं बोध्यविता तनूनाम् पृथनाजितगं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगं हुवेम परमात् सदस्तात्. सनः पर्षदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्षामद्देवो अतिदुरितात्यग्निः रत्नोषि कमीढ्यो अध्वरेषु सनाच्च होतानव्यश्च सत्से. स्वाञ्चाग्ने तनुवं विप्रयस्वास्मभ्यञ्च सौभगमायुजस्व. गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तं तवेन्द्रविष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम. नाकस्य पृष्ठमपि संवसानो वैष्णवेन् लोकैहमादयन्ताम्. ॐ कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारि धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गि प्रचोदयात्. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. May Mata Durga bless all of us, that the Lord Krishna as a Parabrahma Tattva, Lord Krishna as our own Ishtavadevata, who is hidden in the deep bila of our own heart, may surface out. May we have our identity with him in experience. May we become his devotee and Sharanagata in our outer expression. बहुत दिन भगवान सत्संग कर रहे हैं, अब भी कराओ जितना चाहिए उतना, लेकिन अति शीघ्र ही सारे माया के पर्दे निकल जाए। ये जो बिल गुफा में आप हो, आकर दर्शन दो घनश्याम नाथ मोहे, अकिया प्यासी रे। तो दुर्गा देवी का पूजा करो, कृष्ण दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभव होता है। सो दे डिड इट। सो स उपतस्तुर महामायाम दुर्गाम कृष्ण उपलब्धये नमस्तेस्तु महामाये। So तेषां तु देवी उपस्थानात्, तेषाम उपस्थानात्, because of their upasthanam is puja, upasana and stuti and all that, upasthanat pratyadishta shishasacha, she has blessed them, tadastu. Immediately sahacha pradurbhavova, the Krishna came, siddhartha, by getting that success of getting that money, sadaraha, along with Jambavati, Harshayan, giving Harsha Ananda to everyone, Harihi, that Narayana Krishna came. Then Upalabhya Hrishikesham, when they got Krishna back, Murtam Punah Iva Agatam, as if dead came back, Sahapatnyaha Manigrivam, along with Matni and Mani ko gale mein pehen kar aaye, sarve, everyone, Jata Mahotsavaha, celebrated only Utsava there. Then Satrajitam Samahoya, Sabhayam, Raja Sannidhau, now Bhagavan doesn't want to take chance. He asked the Ugrasen ji, Sabha organize karo, meeting, special meeting called, sometime emergency होता है, immediately parliament meeting मिल जाते हैं 2-3 दिन, all ministers का, then they take decision. So the big meeting was brought in the Sabha, Raja Sannidhi में, he called Satrajit. भगवान सत्राजित को बुलाई, आपके समक्ष मैं उसको दे दूंगा उनको. Then प्राप्तिम च आख्याय भगवान मणिम, every detail he told. You blamed me, I didn't do anything. I went, your people only came, this देखो, the horse and your brother killed not by me, the lion killed by Jambavan. 28 दिन इतना दर्द लाइट हो लड़ाई किया तुम्हारे वास्ते, ले लो मणि. प्राप्तिम च आख्याय भगवान मणिम तस्मै न्यवेदयत, दे दिया भगवान ने मणि. ही डजंट वांट इट. अरे ऐसा ब्लेमिश वाला मेरे को क्यों दे दिया. देन आफ्टर सहच अति प्रीडितः रत्नम गृहीत्वा अवांगमुखः ततः, he became very shy, very, what do you say, humiliated, insulted by himself only, that Satrajit having taken that money. Avamukaha, he bent his head only. Then Anutapyamanaha, feeling so regretted and guilty inside, Bhavanam Agamat Svena Papana, he was with his own papa, feeling so miserable inside, reached to his house. Sa Anudhyayan Tadeva Agham, he went on thinking about the sin which he committed of doing such a blemish to Krishna and spreading it everywhere. Balavad Vigraha Kulaha. Then बहुत बड़ा पाप है वो, तो his mind was so disturbed, व्याकुल हुआ. Then कथम रुजामि आत्मरजः, how I can cleanse off this blemish on me. Like, we have seen all the 3 rujam hanti, the 12 skandha. भगवान का चरण भक्ति, कर्म रुजम, then मृत्यु रुजम, then the third one क्या है, 3 रोगों को, कर्म रुजम, गुण रुजम, देन काल रुजम, ऑल द 3. यहाँ भी रुज की बात, रुज मीन दुख, रोग, मानसिक दुख नामक रोग. कथम रुजामि आत्मरजः, हाउ कैन आई वॉश माय ओन दिस सिन और पाप, प्रसीदेद्वा अच्युत कथम, एंड हाउ टू मेक लॉर्ड कृष्णा हैप्पी. तो वो शुड प्रसन्न बन जाए, वो मेरे को क्षमा करे और मेरे अंदर से ग्लानि निकल जाए. सत्राजित इज थिंकिंग ऑल दिस. किम कृत्वा साधु मह्यम स्यात्, having done what, that it will fetch good to me. न शपेद्वा जनो यथा, what to do by which the people also stop doing शाप और कर्स to me. तो जनों का शाप से बचना है, भगवान मुझे भी अच्छा होना है, अच्युत प्रसन्न होना है, मेरा पाप भी निकल जाना है. Then he thinks about himself. Adhirga darshanam kshudram rudam dravina lolupam. Adhirga darshanam, no long sightedness, short sightedness. I would have given the money long back to Krishna when he asked. No dirga darshanam. Kshudram, chillar. Moodham, deluded fellow. Dravina lolupam, I was greedy of this one. Then he decided how to complement all these things or compensate. Tasye duhiram tasyai tasmai stri ratnam ratnamevacha. So he decided, I'll give this ratnam also to Krishna and my own daughter also, duhitaram. Upayaha ayam samichinaha. This is a very, very good upaya. Tasya shanti. By this, everything of the whole thing gets settled. सबका शांत हो जाएगा, ना अन्यथा देयर इज नो अदर वे. मेरा मन भी शांत हो जाएगा, कृष्ण भी प्रसन्न हो जाएंगे, मेरा जो पाप भी दूर हो जाएगा. पीपल आल्सो विल नॉट ब्लेम मी. एवं व्यवसितः बुद्ध्या, एवं व्यवसितो बुद्ध्या. इन दिस वे हैविंग डिसाइडेड व्यवसायत्मिका बुद्धि सत्राजित, not सत्राजित, स्वसुताम शुभाम, the most divine is daughter, manim cha, the money also, the Syamantak money, swayam udyamya, by himself taking initiative, nobody prompted. Krishnaya upajaharaha, he has given both of them to Krishna. Now tam Satyabhamam, the third wife is Satyabhama. First is Rukmini, second is Jambavati, third is Satyabhama. ताम सत्यभामाम भगवान उपयेमे यथा विधि. अब उनका भी भगवान के साथ विधि यथा विधि शादी हुआ, पूरे विधि विधान के साथ. बहुभी याचिताम, she was also like Rukmini was sought after by many to marry because of her Sheela, Rupa, Audarya, Guna. She also great Sheela, great Rupa, great Udarata and lot of gunas. But Satyajit gave his daughter Satyabhama to Krishna. Bhagwanaha, भगवान ने क्लियरली कहा, अन्नमणिम प्रति चामह वयम रूप. अरे बाबा, ये मणि नहीं चाहिए मेरे को, जिसके कारण इतना सरदर्द हुआ. हाँ, ये मणि, ये दिस श्री रत्नम रत्नम मणि, ये वाला लूंगा मैं. सत्यभामा इज मैरिड, ओके, बट नॉट दैट सेवंतक मणि. हाँ, तवास्ताम सुभक्तस्य. भगवान वाज काइंड. यू आर अ ग्रेट भक्त ऑफ लॉर्ड सूर्य, ही गेव इट टू यू, यू कीप इट विथ यू. See that? But he is very intelligent. He says, वयम च फलभागिनः. बाबा, हमको तो उससे जो डेली सोना मिलता है ना, वो दे दो. वही तो मैंने पहले भी कहा. फलभागिनः वयम. You keep the money with you. God gave you Surya. It is his निशान and blessing to you. You keep. But every day जो सोना वोना आता है वो दे दो हमको. वयम च फलभागिनः. So not 8 kgs. जितना है देते जाओ, अपना भी रख लो. So this way, Semantagamani Upakhyanam, where Bhagavan had that wrong blemish on him, he cleared that and he got 2 wives. Jambavati and Satyabhama. बोल श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. हमने कर दिया बाबा पूरा, नहीं तो इसको भी वो डिटेल बता सकते हैं वहाँ. अधीर दर्शनम क्षुद्रम मूढ़म, all that. Now, tomorrow chapter we will see Bhagavan going to Delhi to take care of Pandavas and all that. Let us see. He goes to Akrura, he goes to Vidura, and there a great, mm, mm, mm. Something is this Satrajit is killed by someone. All that. A beautiful portion. Let us see. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Paramashibhyo Namaha. Paramashibhyo Namaha. बोल श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. ओम नीलमेघ श्याम ओम भूर्वस्व नित्य जगन्मोहन कृष्ण बाल गोपाल कृष्ण भव्य वेणुगान लोल वेदांत वेद्य नवनीत चोर भक्त जनाधार परमदयावाद मुक्ति सीतामृत दात कृष्ण परम योगीश कृष्ण पार्थ सारथि रूप कृष्ण. सर्वमंगलम. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकं नेमा विदितो भान्ति कुतोऽयम् अग्निः तमेव भान्तमर्भाति सर्वं तस्य वासा नारायणाय विद्महे तन्नो विष्णुः नमो ब्रह्मादित्यो. ओम मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र स्वार्थरूपाय गीताचार्य योगींद्राय नमस्ते. बोल श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेदव्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायनाग्निवल्क्य के आद्य शंकरादि ओम ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की, सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. Sri Mahavishnu Bhagavan ki jai, Sri Markandeya Rishi Bhagavan ki jai, Samasta Krishna Bhakta Mandali ki jai. Thank you, friends. Come back in 2 minutes. Let us do our another Adhyatma Ramayana Adhyanam.